Hey, K fam. Welcome.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the channel.
I'm Ken.
And I'm Kelis. So, Ken, take it away. Let everybody know what we will be discussing tonight. It should be interesting.
Yes, it should be interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are talking about who loves more unconditionally, male or female.
So if y'all know, please converse with us because tonight it's going to be more of a conversation more than an educational thing that like we have been doing in our previous lives. So everybody come into the chat, y'all. Come in, fam. Converse with us. Let us know what you think. This is a conversation. Okay, y'all?
We accept all opinions.
Yes, we welcome all opinions.
Respectfully.
Of course. And Ken, you also said something about women. You were talking about how do women love unconditioned.
Okay, so as a poll, are you gonna put it as a poll? So as a poll, let's do does women love under conditions?
Okay, let me pull that up. And just go ahead. I'm gonna start the poll right now. I forgot to pull up the channel. Y'all know how we do, but anyway.
Yeah, so as the poll, everybody vote, please. Do you guys think that women love under conditions? Like, do they marry for finances? Like, some will say gold diggers, but
yeah.
Yes, so, that's an example.
All right, so let me start a poll right now. You said, Ken, do women love
under conditions?
Under condition?
Yeah, under conditions. Yes.
Or should do women love under condition?
No, under condition. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes or no. So y'all, like Ken said, vote. It's in the chat right now. And also before we begin, please don't forget to thumbs up the stream, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have friends, send your friends because hey, me and Ken, we cool. We just having conversations. We just a panel of women who want to have conversations with y'all. Okay? Like, let's do it. Anyways, I'm being corny, but whoever, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, Ken just probably like, girl, can you just be quiet right now? Because sometimes when I go on live, I actually get like, sorry, story time, real quick. I'm usually, my sisters probably don't think that I am, but I'm usually a quiet person in real life. But once we get on this live, I'll be a chatterbox, and you wouldn't know. You would be like, I'm totally different, like in person, because usually I'm quiet. Not when it comes to my sisters, but in another crowd. I find that I'm a little bit of an introvert, but maybe not. I don't know. But anyway.
No, I'm around people I know I talk, but if it's like people I don't know, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, right. Okay, so don't forget to vote. But anyways, Ken, how would you want it? What do you want to start? Because I know that you had a couple of videos that you wanted to share.
Okay, so let's go into some videos on what men and women think about this matter.
Okay, so let me pull it up here. I'm going to go with the first one. Let's see. And these are, I'm going to give the channel a shout out if I see their name. So I apologize if I don't. Who loves more unconditionally? Male or, let me pull it up. Who loves more unconditionally? No thanks. Sorry, y'all. I don't have the premium. So this is wait a minute. Sorry.
What?
Hold on. That's us. That's us. Let me just close out of that. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
We about to be on camera.
My bad. That is us. See, we already starting it. Y'all already know how we do. Anyways, I apologize.
Yeah, exactly. It's not double dose of K's without some type of error.
Yeah, that is embarrassing. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is the myth of unconditional love. So we're going to share that right now. And this is from Matthew Hussey. I guess that's the name of Matthew Hussey. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Fair use.
Fair use. Yeah, I haven't watched the videos. I only watched like maybe a few seconds.
Oh, wait a minute.
And there's a lot. Matthew Hussey here from Love Life. Today we are talking about the subject of unconditional love. You know, with love as a concept on its own is thrown around a lot. And there's a lot of that, I think we all agree, is very superficial and overused. But when it comes to unconditional love, it's even more of a sensitive subject, because when people find someone they really love, they start to tell each other things like, I love you unconditionally. You know, that's how I feel about you. I love you unconditionally. I'm going to put together a slightly controversial case right now. And the case I want to put forward is that within intimate relationships, unconditional love doesn't really exist. I just lost half my audience.
That's interesting.
He said he lost half his
unconditional love doesn't really exist. Let me explain that. I'm not just someone who thinks that it doesn't exist. I actually don't want to believe that unconditional love exists. I'm actually in the camp of people.
Again, this man right here is speaking of the myth of unconditional love. Do you believe in unconditional love? Let's see what this man has to say about that.
People that think that if unconditional love existed, it would be a terrible thing.
Why?
And the reason I say that is because the whole point of an intimate relationship is spending your life with someone that you have an unbelievable connection with, and someone who really tries for you, a teammate. That to me is, I mean, if you really want my idea of a relationship is teamwork. It's two people that look after each other. It's two people that nurture each other. It's two people that are there for each other. It's a team. It's the best team in the world. It's an unstoppable team. It's two people that can count on each other every day. To me, that doesn't fit with the idea of unconditional love.
Why not?
Unconditional love appears to suggest that no matter what someone does to you, you'll still love them. Yeah. You'll still be in that same place with them.
Well,
you'll still be
committed
to them.
Examples of family
members.
Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
No, but think about it. Like the things that he is saying, he wants a partner that's this and that is that. But I feel like the traits that he's speaking of, it goes into being unconditional, don't you think? So do you think that this man is contradicting his words?
I don't know. Can we finish listening to the whole thing? Because like he's saying that, didn't he say that he doesn't want to believe that unconditional love exists? Didn't he say that?
Well, yeah, but it's his opinion saying he don't want to believe it, but it probably does exist, especially going into the characteristics that he's speaking of.
But maybe he's speaking of the characteristics that he sees in other people's like relationships. Because he said he personally doesn't. Didn't he say he does not really believe in unconditional love? Let's just finish.
I mean, I guess it's because he hasn't experienced it. But let's continue on.
I don't know many relationships I've ever heard of like that. I challenge you to
so
name
he's speaking
one.
In general.
I challenge you to name a relationship where the love was absolutely 100% unconditional, where no matter what those two people did to each other, they stayed together. And there are two ways I look at this. Firstly, if someone leaves you, some people say, well, I left the person because I couldn't be with them, but I still love them. Well, okay, but it's kind of a conditional love because you left them, right? You might still love them underneath, but you didn't love them enough to stay because they weren't treating you right. They weren't doing the right things. If someone cheated on you every day for the rest of your life, could you unconditionally love them? Would you still be there?
No. Not me.
I don't think so.
Some do, but I don't think that ain't everybody.
Unconditional love in that sense seems like this awful prison that no matter what someone does,
you put it do seem like an awful prison.
You know, unconditional love fades away quite quickly when you talk to someone about an abusive marriage. You know, if the man was abusive towards the woman, would you expect her to unconditionally love him?
No.
But what if she said, I unconditionally love you? It would quite quickly turn from something romantic into this horrible masochistic tendency to stay in something that was truly harmful. See, to me, unconditional love is an extremely dangerous concept. It makes people feel guilty in situations where they shouldn't feel guilty, where they should feel entitled to leave, where they should feel entitled to say, you know what, you don't care about me, you don't do enough for me, you're not trying in this relationship anymore, I can't be here. It makes people feel bad for leaving because they feel like the real notion of romance is unconditional love. I don't believe that's romantic.
I'm spelling his name right.
To me, what's romantic is two people who try for each other. To me, what's romantic is a relationship where two people never stop trying to impress each other. That to me is beautiful. And I think that's the key to a relationship, by the way. Never stop trying to impress your partner. Wake up every morning and say, what am I doing for my partner today? How am I surprising them? How am I being slightly unpredictable today? How am I giving to them today? How am I helping them grow today? The answer to those questions should always be something you can come up with. And by the way, you should always be able to answer yes to some of those questions for your partner. When you say, what's my partner doing to impress me today? What's my partner doing to surprise me today? What's my partner doing today to show me they're trying?
Well,
what's
this
my
is his
partner doing today
opinion.
to contribute towards my growth?
Yeah.
What's my partner doing to contribute towards the
Can
growth
I
of that?
just pause real quick because I know that you sent the video, Ken. I have not watched this video.
I haven't either.
And I know that people say don't go and look up Google because Google could be wrong or whatever. But just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what Google says about unconditional love. The meaning of that, and it says unconditional love, simply put, is love without strings attached. It's love you offer freely. You don't base it on what someone does for you in return. You simply love them and want nothing more than their happiness. This type of love, sometimes called compassionate or agape love, might sound somewhat familiar. Now, I might be ahead of myself because I have not watched this video, but I was curious as to what unconditional love means. And that's what Google said.
I just think that Mr. Matthew probably hasn't experienced it. That's why he's speaking the way he is.
Yeah.
Because this is his opinion. This is not factual. It's just his opinion, what he thinks.
It's his opinion, but let's let Mr. Matthew finish his opinion. We're about done here, so let's get into it and continue on, and then we'll continue to converse, y'all.
Our relationship today. If the answer is nothing, if the answer is no to too many of those questions, too many days in a row, that's not a relationship you should be in. We all know that we have days that we're not on form. We all know that in some relationships, there are weeks or even months where you go through a patch. You know, relationships go through seasons. But if you ask the question every morning, what is my partner doing to contribute towards my happiness? And the answer is nothing every day for too many days in a row, then that's not a relationship that you should be in. And certainly not one you should apply this concept of unconditional love to.
So
the truth is, look, let's turn this argument on its head.
We know that
when you first meet someone, what makes you love them?
Happiness all the way.
Do you go in just loving them unconditionally? The moment you see them, you suddenly go, I love you unconditionally.
See our comments in the chat. Let's just finish.
Why do you decide you want to love them unconditionally? Because they do things. There are certain things they do. There are certain traits they have, habits they have. There are certain ways of being that make you say, I love this person. In that sense, you already based your unconditional love for that person on conditions you saw in the first place. So the only way unconditional love works is if it was unconditional to begin with. If it's based on conditions, well, what happens if they lose those conditions? What if they lose those traits? What if they stop doing those things for you that made them want to love you, made you want to love them unconditionally? The whole point is, between people who meet each other, who have a relationship, love is conditional. That's the whole point. We stay there because we know every day we make a decision to stay there. Every day we know that on some level that person makes our life better. And the moment that that's not true, and the moment that person isn't contributing to your life, and that relationship isn't making you happy, I think that we're in a prison when we align ourselves to that concept of unconditional love. And it prevents us from demanding what we actually deserve. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. I would love to hear your thoughts. #LoveLife on Twitter. And follow.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, well, that's good enough. not to like the man made some good points, but to me, I feel like he has been hurt so much in his life that he doesn't understand the meaning of being of unconditional love. But I could be wrong.
But he may not been hurt. He just never experienced it too.
But yeah, maybe he may have not experienced it, but from the way that he's speaking and me just looking at him, I feel like his heart has been broken because he actually was in a relationship where he felt that unconditional love, and it has been
and his partner didn't reciprocate.
Has a hard time believing it.
or his partner didn't reciprocate it.
Yeah, ripped it apart to where he doesn't have a understanding of what unconditional love really means because his heart was broken. He had a severe broken heart. But hey, I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyways, let's just get into the chat room. Before we go into chat, can you have something to say?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No.
So enjoying the circus said, it depends on the woman, also the length of the relationship. The same is true for men.
What, for like the unconditional part?
Is it for, I think it's for the unconditional
There's
part.
more. There's more he put.
Yeah, okay, here. There are certain things that might break unconditional love, i.e., infidelity, violence. However, that does not mean unconditional love does not exist. Well, there are some women out here that will be, and I'm putting y'all women out on Front Street, that the unconditional love will still be there. Or if you want to call something else obsession, is unconditional love, AE, or maybe obsession when it comes to if your partner has been cheating on you like consecutively, without a doubt, continues. It's a continual thing. And then also you have violence and you have abuse that goes along with that, and you still stick with them.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at that part.
I would call that unconditional love in my opinion. I would call that I'll call that stupid.
I'm not laughing at what you're saying. I'm laughing at JW back.
Okay, let's go to his. I don't know if this is the next comment that you wanted to.
No, that ain't the one I was laughing at. But you
okay, we're just going through it from the top, and then we're gonna go to the rest of it. Okay, so unconditional love does exist. His belief is skewed. How many people do we know stay together when one person dogs the other one out and they still stay? That dude has no idea what he's talking about. Okay. And then when I went to the Google about what unconditional love means, in this sense, yes, agape love, the God kind of love. Okay. And then next, enjoying the circus said, every relationship is different. The area where every relationship is the same is that it is a partnership, companionship, and genuine care, and yes, unconditional love. Okay. Also, he said, he or she said, there are times where things are great, plenty of happiness. There are low points too. The unconditional probably comes in during the low points. What do you think about that? That's a good statement. What do you think about that, Kim, with the low points and the high points of a relationship with being considered unconditional love?
Hold on, let me read it myself. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Because hold on. Yes, there are low points. Okay. So what do you want me to answer to? What do you want me to?
He said there are lower points to the unconditional love, which I'm guessing they probably comes in during the low points. So unconditional love becomes more between the lower points. Is that what he's saying?
He's saying that unconditional love probably may come in between, like whenever relationships having like low points, like
okay.
trials and tribulations. I don't know. That could be true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
JW Max said, what kind of trash he talking about, boy? They giving talk shows all over what?
iHeart.
Shows away over at iHeart. They're giving talk shows away over at iHeart. Sorry, wrong. Yeah, like I said before. I think the dude, he just, I don't know. I don't know. He needs to stop hanging out. Oh, he needs to stop hanging out at the Diddy parties. Got him feeling jaded. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, listen, do them iHeart people be hanging out them at
I don't
the
know.
Diddy
You never
parties?
know these folks. I don't know.
Are they hanging out at the Diddy parties?
Some might.
Maybe they don't know what unconditional love is because they get in that, that baby oil that is spiked with something, and their minds are not there. Sip tea.
That's a tragic. That's a tragedy.
Excuse me, please. But anyways, I think enjoying the circuit says, I think at the beginning there are some conditions, but after marriage there aren't.
I don't know. I don't know. I might have to disagree with that. I think there's conditions still after marriage.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's my opinion.
Yeah. Y'all, don't forget, if you come into the live stream, there is a poll. Please
Y'all take
vote,
the poll, yeah.
because I'm not going to end the poll yet. So please vote, okay, guys. I think at the beginning there. Okay, so I already read that. So the next video that we're going to get to, I'm gonna close that one out so I don't get confused on all the videos that we have here. So the next one we have, who loves more? No, that's us. Women love based on conditions. Okay, so this is okay, let me just pull it up here. This is by, excuse me, y'all. We got to give the credit. So, because there's an ad here, Black Ice Reality Check. It says women love based on conditions, men don't. Number hashtag 43. So let's see what this person is speaking about. So let's get into it, y'all. Can y'all hear the stream?
Men suffer a lot worse in a breakup than women.
It's more, they internalize it
because
more.
we love unconditionally. Women love conditionally. If they fit the needs and they check all the boxes that they're required when they meet the guy and they stop, they love conditionally big time. Guys, for a guy to get out of a relationship and divorce, you literally have to be screwing a person. He has to catch you. Men will stay in that relationship most of the time. And that's why you see these women leave relationships. 70% of the divorces, the women are leaving. 70%.
Yeah, that's true.
The women leave. Yep. I'm happy. Yeah. What do you mean you're not happy? Who said marriage was about being happy? Who told you that? Have you heard the vows when you get married? There's nothing about being happy in there. It's about duty and honor. Just in a relationship, same thing. And so guys will stick around through the tough time. Women, you know what? He lost his job. He's not working. I'm out.
See, I've never done that in my relationships. So when you say women in general don't love unconditionally, I find that really hard to believe because yes, I've seen it, but to say that as an entire black and white answer, I find that so hard to believe.
But for example, I don't like to look. Your business is your business. But if you said a mentally abusive relationship, you left.
Sorry,
you left a mentally abusive relationship. Maybe it got worse. Right? Conditional base. Guys will be in a mentally abusive relationship and stay in it forever.
But I did. That's what I'm saying.
But you left. But you left.
After 2 fucking years
of
unconditionally loving someone, trying to see them fixing their issues and helping them understand themselves as a man.
You can't fix
and I was there. No, I wasn't trying to fix him.
You can't fix no man.
Unconditionally be there for him while he did the work. Okay. And eventually I got to the point where I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
You left based on conditions.
All right. So, okay, I have let me remove this here. I do have a statement about what the guy said because I was thinking about it earlier today. For an example, if a man he goes out and he is with I don't know if this is going to be a good point or not, but I'm just going to say it because I thought about it. If a man he goes out and he has a wife, right? And he goes and he cheats on that woman, and the other woman is not up to par for him. But even I think it's just he's going out because maybe he's lacking something at home. But still,
that's why men cheat though.
Especially if the man has children's seed with that woman, with his wife, even though he's gone out
he's not going to want to do it. Most men don't want to leave their wives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Men don't want to leave they don't want to leave their lives, the wives, even though the mistress is talking about, are you going to leave your wife? A lot of times you see men are talking about, I'm not going to leave my wife, or they will say, oh, I'm going to leave my wife, but then really they don't end up leaving their wife. So would that could be considered an unconditional love for the wife, even though they're going out and having other relations with another woman because maybe they feel like they're missing something sexual?
Well, men do cheat.
Relationship.
Men do cheat because they're lacking something at home, most of them, but I don't know if that's unconditional love, which I don't know if that's unconditional love. I just think as a man that don't want to leave his wife, because most men don't want to leave their wives, especially if they have children, because you know how women are, they'll take them for all they got in marriages. If they leave, most men want to stay in it because of that. If they out here, but they want to have their cake and eat it too. That's just what I think. Hold on a second.
Sorry, I have some stuff playing in the background. My bad. Sorry. Can you repeat that, Ken? Sorry, girl. Go ahead. Can you repeat what you said? I had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I'm just saying, okay. Like, if you're going to put it out there like that, yes, most men cheat because they are lacking something from their wives.
Okay.
But you were saying, do you think it's unconditional love because they don't want to leave their wives? And I don't really necessarily think it's unconditional love. I think it's because, especially if they have children with the wife, and you know how some men are, they don't want their wife to take their money, or they have to pay alimony and child support and do it all, stay in it. But they're going to still do them on the side.
Finances.
So I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's I don't know if that's unconditional love though, but that's me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's unconditional.
That's what I was saying about what you said.
Yeah, but it seems like it's hard for the men to leave their wives, especially if they have children with them. You know, I don't know what that would go on. I just thought about it. But anyways, let's see. The chat says when people go on the first date and getting to know one another, there are conditions. Like you were stated earlier, Kendra, you said that there are conditions.
Women do have conditions.
Yeah. Love goes up and down in relationships. Women fall out of love if you don't put the toilet seat down.
I don't know about that. But you better put the toilet seat down for real, because I don't want to look in it.
Put that toilet seat down and make sure you clean out them duty stains with
right.
Toilet brush, okay?
I have OCD real bad. Put the toilet seat down and clean it.
Love hurts for real. Black Ice reality check. That dude's spitting straight facts.
I mean, he did say some good stuff. He did.
Yeah.
But he is right. Women do leave their marriages. They're the main ones that leave. They're the high percentage.
That is true. Women do leave their marriages because with the different things. I believe number one is, I don't know. Okay, do the top two. The top two that I believe that women leave their marriages is because of money, finances, and
they ain't happy.
Bored.
I think it's because I think it's money, and I think it's because they ain't happy.
Because they're bored.
Yeah.
They're bored with the man. That's what I think, the top two things. But hey, sisters, don't come after us, because we're just speaking the truth. I mean, you can come after us all you want to, but hey, let me tell you, get it together, sisters, because y'all are here acting very foolish. Men too, brothers, y'all acting foolish as well. But hey, we're speaking to the sisters, okay? But anyway, let's move on to the next video. It is called Unconditional Love versus Under Conditions, since we have been speaking about conditions. And I think that this is a short. So let's play this one.
That's true, JW Mac.
All right. Let me see here.
Conditions, what this man can do for her.
Okay,
how much he provide, how much money he makes.
So fast.
You know what I notice about some women is that some women expect for a man to love her unconditionally, but she wants to love this man under conditions, what this man can do for her, how much he can provide, how much money he make, where he work, what type of job he doing. But this man is supposed to accept you with open arms. Baby, you have yet to heal from childhood trauma. Your mama and your daddy failed you. You still have abandonment issues, baby. You insecure with yourself because you're sitting here comparing yourself to this girl on social media. You don't even like the way that you look, but this man is supposed to accept you and love you unconditionally. Have you checked on that man's mental health? Have you called him and asked him, is he okay? Did you tell him that he was a king? Did you make him feel
Why are you looking like that?
shaping mode? And man, that may not be your job, but it ain't your job to damn sure as hell stress that man out. But he gotta love you unconditionally and take you and your badass kids.
Ooh, girl, speak.
Oh, whoop.
Speak. Speak, girl.
Woo.
You better speak. You take you and your bad
Woo.
kid.
That may ruffle some feathers.
Oh, that definitely is gonna ruffle some feathers, y'all. Because we see a black woman uplifting her men and telling the sisters, like we were just saying, telling the sisters that y'all need to do better. What are you doing?
But she do make a good point.
Clowns.
She do make a good point that I see a lot of women say that they want a man to make 6 figures. They want a man to look this way. They want a man to drive this. They want a man to do this and that. But then yet, they are not. They have issues, like she said, childhood trauma.
Mm-hmm.
They're not willing to be wives. They're not willing to take care of the home. They're not willing to do stuff. They want to be out here having hot girl summer and chasing the bag.
I know, but let's get into that. Let's go into that quickly of what our opinions believe. Why do you think that these women are out here doing that? Is it because we always speak about this? It's because the fathers were not in their home. They don't know any better, or what?
That contributes to it. That do contribute to it.
Yeah, that's what it is. The fathers are not in the home. And I know that like everybody blames the women and stuff like that, which we are at fault with a lot of things. But man, y'all need to get it together too. Y'all are at fault as well. Okay? Y'all really are. And the thing is with that is that this is just my opinion, and I'm correct myself if I am wrong, but I feel like men, it's harder for men to be more accountable with what they be doing than what women be doing. More women, they be more accountable than men. I don't know. I might be wrong, but
no, I don't. I agree with you on that because there's a lot. I'm sorry. There's a lot of men that don't like to take accountability. They like to deflect and they like to gaslight.
Yeah, even though like we are like the women, they have their
I'm not saying that women don't do that because women do it too.
No, women definitely do it. But for me personally, I believe that with men, it's hard for them to say I'm sorry if they're wrong, and just to be held accountable. That's my opinion from what I have experienced in life.
Yeah, from what I experienced.
Have their different experience in life, so somebody could say otherwise than another situation than I am. What I'm saying, right?
Yeah, this is not black and white. Right. Some people might say women can't take accountability the most.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Anyway, so Enjoying the Circus says women are more likely to put up with infidelity, and I believe that is true because if a man that I believe that. I totally believe that 100%. Women are more likely to put up with infidelity. Men are more likely to put up with abuse, either physical or verbal. Yeah.
Who is beating their man?
Maybe the man like it. I don't know. Because what kind of man is sticking around with that? Anyway.
Like demasculating him. Oh, no.
If a woman, JW Max says, if a woman knows the man loves her unconditional, she will do all kinds of things to that man and he will stay. And also women will take a lot from a man she loves and don't want to lose. That is true. And that's a really good point, JW Mac, because I was actually listening to I know I shouldn't be talking about church or whatever.
Why?
I don't care. But like, it is true that if the man is in his role and he shows a woman, loves the woman, and he's actually, let's just make it a short story. The man is actually in his role. And the woman sees that the man is doing what he's supposed to do, that woman is going to be in line and she is going to love that man and she's going to want to do whatever she can do for that man. She's going to want to submit to that man. That man's going to say this and she's going to be like, yes, baby, win. Come on now. And that is the truth. And I really, truly believe that. So, men, y'all got to be in y'all role. Women, y'all gonna be in y'all role too. But I believe it first starts with the men because
they're
they're
the
the role
leaders.
models.
They're the leaders. They're the ones
They're the
supposed to
leaders. They
guide.
are the role models. So it starts with them. And if you having issues in your home, I'm not exactly blaming on the man, but then you got to kind of think like what you doing? What you doing in your home? What are you doing?
I don't know, but sometimes it could be the woman too.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming it all on the man, but sometimes like within the home, because a man could actually be not right in his mind and actually marry a Jezebel, a corrupt woman. You don't know. But it's just so hard. Sometimes it's just hard to, to determine, like, if this is a good man, he's working hard, but he's trying to put up with the Jezebel, like then join the circle was saying men are more likely to put up with abuse, either physical or verbal, right? So it's I guess you just got to be in the home and you got to see the characteristics of people. Enjoying this circle says true. For some men, those may be red flags too, though. So, yeah. Oh, we did the iHeart already one. All right. So that was, we have one more video to go through, y'all. So let's get into that one. And it says, who loves more intensely, men or women? And I believe that this one is no, whoops. Oop, that ain't it. Hold on, y'all. I'll be tripping with these uploads here. Okay, let's get it right, y'all. And I'm going to rewind it here. Can you see that, Ken?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go.
Men have to understand that they are loved conditionally, with the condition that they will provide to a woman. And women are loved unconditionally. So what should men be doing? They should put conditions on a woman. They should be transparent and tell a woman that they expect her to bring something to the table.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, then she's not the woman for him. Men have to understand that they are loved conditionally.
Be transparent.
With the condition that they will provide to a woman. And women are loved unconditionally. So what should men be doing? They should put conditions on a woman.
Let's play. Can you play it again?
Be transparent. And men have to understand that they are loved conditionally, with the condition that they will provide to a woman. And women are loved unconditionally. So what should men be doing? They should put conditions on a woman. They should be transparent and tell a woman that they expect her to bring something to the table. And if she doesn't, then she's not the woman for him.
What do y'all think about that, chat? Do you think it's right for a man to tell a woman what she should be bringing to the table?
I mean, but why is it not right when she's telling him that he got to provide for her
what she wants? Exactly. It goes. It exactly, Ken. It goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It does go both ways. Meaning, if a woman's asking salary cards, etc. Right. Not sure what the bringing to the table means exactly.
He probably means like, well, he didn't. I'm just reading between the lines. Like he probably speaking of like, if you want, because he was saying something about finance. If you want him to take care of you, I'm sure he wants his wife to be taking care of the home and the children and look a certain way, like keep your body intact and all that. That's probably what he's talking about.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, because he did say be transparent, which is a plus in a relationship, is being transparent. So that's a good fact there. A good statement when he did say that. So yeah, this well, it's so hard in this world. Everything is so upside down. It's like people, they just don't be knowing. They just don't be knowing what's right from wrong. And it's just like, it should be an easy question to answer, but these days it's like,
yes, that is true. Unfortunately, yes, homes do need two incomes. That's true. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let's pull that up. True, but unfortunately today a home needs two incomes. The man might make more, but still two incomes in most households.
Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
These days, definitely. And as long as the woman, like, I think, like, The woman, she can go out and work, and then she also would be able to take care of her children. If too much is not on her, though, you can't put too much.
You can't put too much on a person, right? You can't expect a woman to go 50-50 with you, and then you're not going 50-50 in the household when it comes to cleaning, taking care of the kids.
Right.
Like men need to not do that, because I know men that are like that.
Yeah.
How you want a woman to go 50-50, but you ain't going 50-50 in what's supposed to be her duty, which is in the home.
Mm-hmm.
But you want her to go 50-50 with you, the financial part.
Exactly. If anybody could, first of all, if anybody in the home, if they can just be a helping hand, just help out. Just help out in the home, or even with finances, whatever. Just be a helping hand to one another. In my opinion, be a helping hand to each other. That's
exactly. I don't believe in putting all that. Honestly, me personally, I don't believe in putting all that on one person. The financial part either.
I don't either.
Like, I like to help. I like to help.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that. I'm not one of them women. You got to take care of me 100%, or it's out. No. Like, I'm not one of those women. I don't mind helping financially.
Right. JW Max said he's right. Men have expectations just like women. She should bring to table love, care, and support, and the woman wants a man to take care of her. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all hands on deck. We in this together. It is us against the world. Exactly. So it's like, let's take care of one another. Like, even if the man goes on a full 8 hours, 12 plus hour job, and he comes home, and the woman, she's doing her thing, and she may work a little job, and she's and she's taking care of the children, and there's like one dish in the sink, and the man's not tired, and he goes through the dishes. Why not? I don't see a problem with that.
I mean, that's just petty right there. I don't see
like
nobody.
Go, I'm gonna leave that dish in there. I'm up here and I have a whole bunch of energy. I'm gonna leave that dish in there. Why? Because that's that woman's job.
Right. But there's men that are like that, though.
What?
But there are men that are like that. That is so petty. Or I'm not gonna pick up this piece of paper I see on the floor.
Right. You know what? I'm just gonna leave my water bottles here, because why? This is my wife's job. This is her.
Yeah, and that's when it comes down to.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, and yeah, I seen that too, where men will leave their water bottles laying around, or their trash. When you are grown as ever, take it to the trash. You was taught that a long time ago. Seriously, that's ridiculous.
It is not that hard, y'all. It really is not hard. Why create more work for one another? Y'all should be working together. Why anger somebody? Just like, why put more work on somebody else more than, I mean, like, y'all know what I'm saying. Why do that? It don't make no sense.
Well, I get angry easy when it comes to trash laying around, because I have OCD.
Let's be together. And as the world calls them, let's be partners. Let's really truly be some partners. Let's be in it together. You know, we're in this together. Like JW Max said, okay?
Did you hear adding yell? Oh my
God. I didn't hear him.
Mute. Hold on.
Anyways, enjoying the circuit said, if man is providing 100% of the household income, then yes, the woman should be doing more around the house. If they both need to work, then divide up the task around the house. I mean, I agree with that. I don't see any issue with that. I don't see a problem with that. But that doesn't mean that you can just leave your plate on the table and you'd be like, oh, well, this is my wife's job, so I'm just going to leave it on the table because she's going to pick it up anyways because this is her job. Or, yeah, when we're speaking about water bottles, because, you know, a lot of people have issue with water bottles. I'm going to leave my water bottle here and I'm going to leave my water bottle there. Oh, I'm not going to get it even though I'm going into the kitchen. I'm going to throw away and put it in the waste basket, or I'm going to put it in the recycling bin. Yeah, I'm not going to do it because why? It's my wife's job. Like, that's stupid. Dumb.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's petty to me, and that will make me mad. So I'm just saying,
it's so dumb. All right. Of course, every household has a different flow, and that is true. Every household does have a different flow. And no, you shouldn't be getting into other people's household, how your household works. If it works for you, great.
Right.
Great. If it works for you, awesome. That's wonderful. Not meaning that men does zero around the house in any case. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, come on now, let's just be smart.
But no. Put that in reverse. Because some men do not do nothing around the house.
That's true. But every household has their different flow. I mean, if the woman is okay with the man just leaving his trash around because she's gonna feel like it's okay because she feels like it's her job, then so be it. But I really don't think that is nice. A nice thing to do. It'd be like, I'm gonna leave this here, or I'm gonna leave duty stains in the toilet because my wife, she's gonna clean it up anyways because she's works in the house and she's gonna clean the commode. So let me just leave my duty stains in this toilet.
Oh my goodness. So much
now,
for
what?
Thanks, Chris. So much for me about to take a sip of my drink. And you had to say that.
I'm just saying, because you already know how we feel about toilets. We do not like dirty commodes.
I have a phobia of it. I cannot.
You know what I
People
mean?
think I'm crazy because I legit.
You really see that she made dookie marks. Oh, don't leave it there for somebody to come in and lift that seat up. And who wants to look at that mess? Come on now, y'all. Come on.
I'm getting PTSD.
Cleanliness. Let's be clean, y'all. It's all about cleanliness. Stop it.
Yes. I'm sorry. I am a clean freak. I have OCD too.
Right. So, like, come on now. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I sent you 2 videos on Telegram. Okay, let me pull them up. Give me just a second. Hold on. Let me see.
Did everybody put in the poll? Did everybody vote?
Hold on. Let me take a look. I'm gonna leave the vote up until before we end the live, which is soon. So I'm gonna just leave it up. Let me see about these 2 videos. Hold on. Let me see here. All right, let me just download them real quick, and we're gonna show them. They look like there's some quick videos.
Oh, and then okay, so I got an example too of something about how men love unconditionally.
Yeah,
and how women love. Okay, so example. So a man can have money or have a decent paying job, and then he will be with the woman who works at. I'm sorry to use that as an example, who works at like a fast food restaurant like McDonald's or a low paying job. But do you think like that man will love a woman unconditionally when she has that type of job? But do you think a woman will love a man like that if he worked Probably at McDonald's and she had a high paying job?
Probably not. Or, oh, girl, okay, I'm going to tell you, baby boy is an example. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. A woman would probably be with a man like that, a man that don't have no job or is a low paying or has a low income, is because of he must have that ding-a-ling gold.
I'm sorry. There's more to life than that.
That's what it is, though. Like, let's be real. I'm not trying to be graphic. But that's what
I know. That is true.
It is.
I know.
Like, ding-a-ling of gold, y'all. Like, that's what it is.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry, y'all, but it's the truth. I'm like being funny and making it a joke, but it's the truth.
Or like, for instance, men do love more unconditionally. I really am a true believer at that. Because at first, I was thinking like, it's women. But then I really had to really think about it. And men, good ones anyways. If like somebody breaks into their house, they automatically will put themselves out there to defend their families. I really think that's unconditional love. They'll like die for their spouses, their kids.
Right. For real. And like I said, I'm not trying to be graphic with that, but it is so true. If the man has a ding-a-ling of gold and you make more money than him, it ain't gonna matter because they all about the ding-a-ling of gold. Okay. Which goes into their happiness.
I also think that women shouldn't shame a man if he has a lower paying job. And
I don't think so either, because at least he's trying.
Right.
At least he's trying. Okay?
A trying man is better than a man that don't want to try at all.
Facts. Amen to that, Ken. Amen to that. Okay, so there's 2 videos that JW Max shared with us. Ooh, let me see. I have to. Oh, let me pull it up this way because I downloaded it here. Here's one. Let's go to this one and see what it's about.
I speak for all women when I say this. We love to get cheated on. We don't want our men. It's like,
what?
We don't want our men to be loyal. Cheat on me. That's a turn on. I want you to lie to me in my face. Tell me that you love me, even though you don't mean it. I love that type of stuff. We all do. That's just how women are.
Is she joking? Is this a joke, right? That's a joke, right?
I mean, some women are like that, but then
I know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Ken, let me tell you. All right, some women that are like that is because they like to have that sexual tension with their man, and it makes them feel like it's the drama that they want in their life.
Okay, listen. Listen. Okay, I don't know what's I don't know what this is talking about. The only way I can see that being a true statement is if that woman is checked out of the relationship, checked out of the marriage, and she don't give a damn, and she's only in it because she's used to a certain lifestyle.
That, or
it has to be that
they want some drama in their life because they're bored, because women tend to get bored and they want that drama in their life, but yet the dude has a ding-a-ling of gold. Let's go back to the ding-a-ling of gold because that's just what it is. And you like the fact, like, let me stop. They're sick, okay? Let's just put it that way. You're sick, okay? That's nasty. Women love a man to touch that back of the oven, even if he's broke. If he have
oh man. Oh wow.
They like to touch them back, especially you got the ding-a-ling of gold, okay?
I never heard that saying before. Oh shoot. That's hilarious.
Woo-wee, what a show tonight. What a show, what a show. Okay, let's play this last video. All right, y'all.
To think that once they get their money up, it erases their past.
There you.
Now all of a sudden they can't settle. She got Jerome, Dwayne, and Pookie's kids. She has a reputation and a bad attitude. He's not even in shape, so I'm guessing she wants him to settle.
Not even in shape. What? Sorry, Ken. I didn't mean to remove you. What the heck? Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. Some women do be having the audacity.
And that's what it gets into it. Men love. Okay. Let me just, I want to read one thing. I'm not going to pull it up on the screen, y'all, because I want to I want to not put their names on the screen here. So this is what some guy said on the website that I Quora. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but somebody said, Blake posted a great comment about the topic. I think women's love for her children, for her child, is the greatest love ever. Why? You and your mother were once together in one body for 9 months. You were breathing when she was breathing. Nothing can match this kind of connection. Therefore, if a mother loses her child, can be the greatest emotional pain too. Now, love in a romance like sexual way is very different.
Yes, it's different. Opinion. Yeah, it is different.
I believe men love harder than women. And when the heart is broken, a man's heart is more shattered. Again, why? We guys see many girls attractive, but believe me, when we find someone who loves us back for who we really are, boy, we feel like we are on top of the world. We would sacrifice for that girl so many things. And it's not just about love. It's about pride too. Yeah, pride. We are proud of that girl and want to show her to everyone who we know. I'm not saying a girl cannot love deeply. Mm-hmm. Of course she can. But a man's love is just, come on, just watch the Titanic. Would Rose die for Jack?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Because listen, now back to the wait, closer. Back to the Titanic. You know how they were in the ocean at the end of the movie?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, But Rose didn't even try to attempt to help Jack get up on that, find a log for him to get on, or to switch it out, and let him get on log for a little bit of time. Or that he sacrificed himself so the woman he loves unconditionally could be saved. I don't think Rose would have done it.
Honestly, they could have switched.
Yeah, so they could have took turns, right?
Body, like so that they can live long life or whatever until the safe boat came.
Right.
No, she's like, nope, I'm staying on this post. You can stay in there. You can stay cold until whatever.
And then remember,
I love that comment though.
That's good. And then go back to the beginning of the movie when Jack didn't even know Rose like that, and he was willing to save himself to jump ship to like get her. Like, I'm sorry, no woman's jumping ship for no stranger for dang sure. No, dang, I'm not. I'm just gonna say it.
But what do you think about the comment with the women loving the children more than the man? What do you think about that?
I mean, you know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. I love my son a whole lot, so I'm not even gonna lie. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. I'm sorry. I'm just being real.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, it's so true when that man said that, because speaking of my sisters or even the women that I speak about, they be like, my babies. Nah, my babies, they come first.
But then again, with Rose also could have loved unconditionally too, when I think about it, because she didn't want to be with her rich fiance. They wasn't married yet.
That's true.
She wanted to be with Jack, who didn't have hardly nothing.
So that's a good point too.
Yes. So
very true. Yeah. Very, very true. Women love a man. Oh, I already read that. Anyways, Jack touched the back of the oven. That's why Rose was cheating on her rich husband.
Not right away, though. They didn't have sex until later in the movie, though.
She already has some feelings for Jack.
Right.
Okay.
I done seen Titanic lots of times.
She saw them French girls that Jack drew in his book, and she's like, okay, it's over with. I'm gonna let this man draw me. Okay. Forget about
it. And honestly, I just think that Rose is only, and she's a woman who was going to marry under conditions because her mother wanted her to marry money.
Yes.
So
she wanted to stay wealthy. The mother wanted to stay wealthy. She wanted that to continue to be in her bloodline. Yeah, exactly. I want to read one more, but this is from a woman's perspective. She said, it isn't even, we almost done, y'all. Hold up. Just hold on for just a little bit longer, okay? It isn't even about men or women. Love should run deep, but it shouldn't be intense on the surface. I'm against the whole idea of intense love. Chemistry is not a compatibility indicator. Peace is, and people find peace boring. That's why they are stuck in toxic relationships. In order to thrive and grow as a human being, we need to find a secure base from which we can derive strength and comfort. And she got that from some psychiatrists. For example, when we know we are supported and loved by our family, we go into the world much more confidently. As per the book attached by Dr. Amir Levine and Rachel S.F. Hiller, passionate love is likely a sign of an activated attachment system. When you're dating someone and regularly end up feeling anxious, obsessive, and insecure, only to feel elated once in a blue moon, chances are this person is activating your attachment system. And this is not love. It is chemistry or spark.
I mean, sis lost me because this is science. She's going off a scientific
she lost me with that
point of view. So I'm lost.
I don't even understand what she's saying. Let's just be real. Let's be real, sis. What you talking about, Willis?
Science.
What you talking about, Willis? But here, I can't read everything, but it says this is guy's a psychiatrist supposedly, and he says or psychology. I have a degree in psychology and have studied love and relationship for decades. It may appear women may love more intensely, but I conclude men do. Women talk more about love and loving, but this is misleading regarding to this question. I can go on about this, but the most direct evidence of something very hard to measure like this is answered by the instigator of divorce. Women instigate divorce far more often than men. Nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by a wife. In addition, over 50% of divorce wives never want to remarry, while only about 30% of men express that same sentiment. What do y'all think about that? I can't read any more of that, but that's
most
crazy.
women do initiate divorce.
They do.
That's true.
Yeah, just like this dude said, absolutely not. Women divorce men and place themselves and their children into dangerous and traumatizing situations because some dudes wasn't making her happy. Not love and behavior. Ooh, spoke the truth right there. Man. Women lie to their sons about female nature and have them waste copious amounts of time. Women lie to each other to compete. They lie to men for resource gain. That isn't love and behavior. Women, by and large, don't fight wars for their liberty and that of their neighbors, don't run into burning buildings to save others, and don't vote to tax other wages to avoid accountability for their personal actions or inactions. Not loving behavior. So this man is just saying women, they don't love unconditionally. Men do. This is what this man.
I mean, I agree that men love unconditionally the most.
They do. I agree with that. That is my opinion because we have not said it before we end the live. My opinion: who loves more unconditionally, man or woman, male or female? My answer is man.
Mine too.
Unconditionally.
Mine too.
You said man too, right?
Yep.
So let's finish off this chat here. That's why you have to be aware of people because she crashed out on Jack, leaving her rich man. And women want a rich man, but a pookie for drama and excitement.
I don't know. I think that could be true, but I don't think that was Rose's case. I really felt like she was only doing what her mama wanted her to do. I feel like she was being forced to do that. I believe that too. I do believe that too. And I think she loved Jack. She eventually fell in love with Jack too.
I believe that she liked Jack. And if you want to go into what your statement about the excitement was definitely there.
Yeah.
Because she had a boring, rich fiance. And he was boring. And sometimes some of the rich people be doing is boring. So whatever.
But it's for Rose, she felt like she was in a prison though. She was only doing it for her mom.
She was, and I believe that. I agree with you, Ken. She definitely is. Not taking away from your statement because let's not.
No, I'm not taking away from that because that can be true. That could be true in some cases. What you're saying,
yeah, that's with other people. Let's see. That's why. Be aware. I'm gonna redo your statement here. Okay. I'm gonna fill it in. See, that's why you have to be aware of people because she crashed out on Jack, leaving her rich man, and women want a rich man, but a pookie for drama and excitement.
I don't think she gave a dang about the money, to be honest.
Patricia.
I don't think she did.
Patricia.
I do not think she wanted. I really, honestly, and truly don't believe she gave a damn about the money.
Hey, listen, I don't think so either. But I'm going with his comment, and I'm talking about somebody else, Patrice. Patrice?
Who's
that? We're talking about Patrice.
Who's Patrice? Okay?
I'm sorry, Patrice is your name, and if you're watching, sorry, but that's just the name that I came up with. Okay, sorry, not sorry, but yeah, Patrice.
Who's Patrice?
I'm just saying that's the Patrice. The Patrice left her rich fiance to want to get with the pookie. with the comment. Come on, Ken. Read between the lines, girlfriend. Read between the lines. Okay, so love hurts for real, for real. Oh, your name. I know I know I saw your comment earlier, but wow. Your name, love hurts for real, for real. I'm sorry. Men love harder for sure. And it's really cool seeing women agree because we all know women can't admit when men are right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like admitting when nobody's right, like men or women, especially if I feel like I was the one right.
Well, yeah.
But that's true. But no, that is true. There's a lot of women who don't like to admit when men are right. That is true, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think so too. A good example of unconditional love is another couple on the ship. The one that died together, laying in the bed. That couple.
Yes. The old couple.
They're like, you know what? If we going out, we're gonna go out together. Because I can't live without you. I love you, and I don't want to be without you. Yep. Thank you. Love hurts for real, for real. You right. Yep. Who is this? Isadore and Ida. Was that their names? Oh, okay.
How do you remember their names?
I don't even know their names.
Enjoying the circus. How you will know
you great researcher, because I definitely didn't know their names. I had an idea. The couple that was laying in the bed.
I know what you're talking about.
The water just came flooded in.
Oh, the true story.
True story. True story. Isadora told Ida to get on the lifeboat, and Ida said, "Where you go, I go." Oh, that's so sweet. So they both loved each other unconditionally. They're like, you go, I go.
But Rose jumped right out. But listen, Rose, y'all ain't about to be hating on Rose. She jumped right out that boat. Rose jumped out that boat back onto the ship for Jack.
She definitely did that. Rose definitely did that. But when they were in that cold freezing water,
right?
They could have switched.
But she probably it was
hypothermia.
But there's a lot of stuff going on in somebody's mind, and then when they're in the ocean, because if that was me, I'm gonna be thinking sharks are coming to eat me. Okay, I'm gonna be thinking all types of stuff.
It's very chaotic, very very chaotic. So I understand that. Like, I mean, it's chaotic what she went. So maybe she wasn't thinking, "Oh, switch out with me."
But they should have switched out. Jack could have possibly survived.
Yeah, but I don't think both of them would have been able to fit on that little steel pallet that she was on. So maybe they could have switched. I don't know.
What? Jay, tell me you mad. What the heck?
Can you love a woman or a man with dumpster breath? Is that unconditional? You know what?
You can, actually.
You know what?
But I'll be mad as hell smelling it. I'm telling you that now.
You know what? Let me see something real quick. Can you continue on? That reminds me of something. Hold up.
Or can y'all be unconditionally in love with y'all significant others if they don't bathe? Because I don't know if I can.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
That is
if they don't bathe, because I can't do it. I can't.
Girl. What is? Oh man, this is the perfect moment for this. Now I can't even find it. Lord have mercy. Hold up.
Oh, that is a good one. Love hurts for real. That's a good one. That is a great example.
Oh, let me see. Let me pull it up.
Have you seen The Notebook?
Another example of men love more. The Notebook movie. Old dude built a whole house for her. Yep. Yeah. Because that's the house that she loved. And he stayed by her side, even though she didn't remember him.
When they were old.
He read to her every day. That's that real love. Yep. And there was one moment that she remembered him. And that house was their house, and then it turned into a residence home, like a nursing home. But they still lived in there. And
and he even told his kids.
Example
in that movie, the old man, he told his kids, that he's not leaving his sweetheart. She's his world. He's not leaving her.
Yeah,
that is unconditional love.
Unconditional love.
Would a woman do that though?
Probably not.
When we get fed up and be like, you on your own, old man. You don't remember me now,
Gail. You on your own now, Gail.
That's messed up.
Oh man, there was.
That's a great example.
You know what? I'm gonna have to think of it next time, because there was something good that I wanted to put with what JW Max said. A video.
What was it?
Man, I don't have to pull it up. Oh, I knew I was gonna need to use that one. Oh well, whatever. Why aren't they bathing? What?
Right. That's a good question. That's what I'll be asking. Why aren't you, especially like Love Hurts for Real said, if you got a bath, why aren't you taking it? I don't understand why people don't do that. You got a tub, why aren't you getting in it?
Right. If you have a place to bathe, get your tail in the tub.
Right.
Okay. Get your tail in that tub. Man, ooh, Ken, I really want to try to find this thing. Hold on. I want to find it.
Like, don't take much prayer.
Max to me, but I can't remember what it is.
What?
Oh man. Hold on. I really, you know what? Oh well, it's too late.
This show has been this has been a good show.
Next time, I'll make sure I have it on the ready to go when we speak about some stuff like that. We'll have it ready to go. So JW Max said it would take much prayer, but we will talk about it. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Right.
Oof.
I don't think people be realizing that. I'm sorry. But that is a hard pill to swallow, a spouse that don't want to bathe.
Right. But
I'm the spouse to be like, you need to go take a bath, Funky. I'm the one to say it. I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. My mouth has no filter sometimes.
You gotta be real with it. All right, so y'all, I ended the poll. And do women love under condition? And 100% said yes.
See?
100% said yes. So that's what it is. So who loves more unconditionally? Me and Ken said that it's men. Men love unconditionally, and that is just a fact. And if you don't like it, oh well, it's your problem. Anyways, that's all we have today. We appreciate everyone for coming in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are watching the replay, don't forget to like the stream.
Yes,
please
and
comment
see your friends.
Let us know how you feel, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please do send your friends. Okay.
Yeah, we have good content over here. Okay. Some people don't like real though.
Right. And like me can always say, like, if y'all have any ideas of a show that y'all want us to speak about, you can contact us. Like, leave a comment down below any of our videos, or you can contact us on our Facebook, Double Dose of K's. Okay. And we also have an email, doubledoseofks@gmail.com, where you can send your ideas and we will look into it and we'll see if we make a show about it. And if we do make a show about it, we will for sure give you a shout out. Okay. So that's all I have today. Great show, Ken. I appreciate everybody coming in.
Thank you, everybody that came in the chat and who's going to watch the replay. Thank y'all.
Watch. Exactly. Thanks, y'all. So until the next time, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Until next time. Love y'all. Stay beautiful. Bye-bye. Bye.